Good day. My name is Lindani Memani from the continent of Africa. I am from a country called South Africa, which is at the tip of the southern hemisphere, southern part, of Africa. South Africa is a country which is not so big and yet not so small. We are about 50 million people, and our history is such that we have only had democracy since 1994. So we are a young democratic state. Our democracy follows years of oppression by white minority rule, which followed years of British colonialization. So our history is really deep and rich. There is a lot that we still get wrong, but there's a lot that the new government has tried to do right and has introduced. My interest in really why I am studying alternative media is to try and understand it more deeply and get an in-depth knowledge of the field, because beyond the definition I am not sure that I have got real life examples that I can say, okay, this is what symbolizes alternative media in my country. I have been to the indie media page and I can see how people are trying elsewhere in the world to introduce or to participate in alternative media. There was a bit of alternative media in South Africa, but with the fall of apartheid and with the withdrawal of funds from the countries or from the organizations that sponsored it, came the fall, therefore, of alternative media that was mainly used in the field of politics. So I'm wanting to understand how one starts alternative media, how it links with social change, and how sustainable it is. What is needed, because we have in the country community-based media, and it exists in the form of broadcast media, mainly radio, and also in print. But the quality of what is produced content-wise is not so great, and therefore people shun it. People do not participate because also the people who run it are not so experienced or do not have the requisite skills or experience or education that is needed, that I actually think is needed to be able to do that kind of work. So right through the subject, I will continue to find examples of where I think alternative media would help in my country, or whether I think that it exists or not, because what is dominant is commercial media. There isn't a state-run media, so to speak. Even the South African Broadcasting Corporation, which is predominantly financed by the state, does not see itself as a state-run institution, nor does it want to agree to being a mouthpiece of government. But its history is very deep, and includes that it used to be the mouthpiece of the apartheid government. So there's a lot that's going on there, and the debates are ongoing. So I'm interested in this course, and I'm also interested because I see that some of the students are also not from America. So I hope that there is a mix of experiences and there is a mix of backgrounds, and therefore that the learning that we will have will not only be just academically, but it will cover in application, in practice, what it is that is happening in other countries. With America, with Pakistan, because I saw we also have an associate professor from Pakistan. We have somebody from Ghana. We have Justin in Taiwan, and I'm also from South Africa. So I am looking forward to that sort of interactive learning that we will have. I have been in America for 11 months now. I came with my husband and 2 kids. My husband is an engineer for Continental Tire America, and we stay in Mount Vernon, which is not very far from Carbondale. So we're not sure how long we'll stay. It depends on whether he likes it and whether I like it and whether I do well in this class. Because if I do well, then I may just be accepted into the PhD program and therefore start the PhD program from next year. So I am looking forward to meeting you in person one day. But in the meantime, I am hoping to enjoy this online environment. Thank you.